And on to race number 6 we go, and not a bad field coming up here. It's over the 1650. Holy Power, he comes to Happy Valley for the first time and wears a tongue tie. Villafion's a 4-time course and distance winner. Legion of Merit scratched on the 22nd of February. He was lame in the left 4. Lucky Benner's been back to the trials. Right Honourable is a 5-time course and distance winner. One Heart One makes his Happy Valley debut. And Yichong Warrior goes from the 12 to the 1650, gets in as a rating 41. Both wins so far off 45 and 43, Tom.
In the speed in this race, we've got River Views. He led up last time out, but was headed late by Packing Succeeder. One Heart One, they rolled forward with him last time out and he knocked up the last little bit. Happy One's another one that has raced up on the pace but hasn't done a great deal. And then you've got Lucky Banner, Holy Power. What do they do, Paul, with Legion of Merit? Do they make a mid-race move?
Yeah, I think they might have to, wouldn't they? Because from that draw, maybe they go back and make a bit of a mid-race move with them. Mission Bravo is a horse that we used to see lead on the all-weather in particular, but just has lost at early speed.
Holy Power, Thomas, where we start. His trial was good at Happy Valley. It was a while ago. They rode him forward this day and he didn't quite finish it off, where his first two from further back in the field, he ran on really well.
And they're putting him up in trip here as well to the 1650 metres, so he just might be looking for that now that the tongue tie's been applied to him as well. I thought he looked a little bit one-paced here last time out, but I think up in trip should hopefully assist him, Paul, in a race again that didn't have a lot of depth.
Yeah, tongue tie, as you mentioned, nice barrier number 3. The 1650 looks ideal. He's by Power out of a High Chaparral mare, so a lot of stamina there.
Good report for Holy Power. Next up, Paul, we've got River Views coming off this second behind Packing Succeeder. He leads for home, run down late.
He was, so I think they'll do the same again. I mean, it's the thing with One Heart One, it didn't work with him when he went forward, so it did with this horse. Look, he's at the 12 starts, he's still a maiden. This is the best run we've seen from him. Barrier number 6, I think he can get to the front with no issue, so I'm definitely including him.
Yeah, that's River Views there on the inside. So I'd be happy to see what he can do again. Villafion, we know that he's a well-rated horse. His last win was off 57. He's rated that again. And Right Honourable, also another well-rated horse. He's over 10 points lower than what his last win was off.
And he's drawn well too, Right Honourable, barrier number 1. River Views is in this replay too, Tom, including Legion of Merit, who leads for home. He'd made a big, long dash down the back in this race.
He took off wider, didn't he, at about the 1,000 metres, took the lead and then just looked a little bit one-paced later. I wasn't overly convinced on his barrier trial either, but he makes it in just with the lack of depth in the race, Paul.
Yeah, the barrier trial put me off. He was right on the cusp for me, but I did leave him out in the end. I just didn't like the way he found the line here.
All right, so a watch on the grey. Who wins, Paul?
Going to go with Holy Power, up to 1650. Looks like he's bred for the trip. And from barrier number 3, should get a perfect run. So he's on top. The 1 to beat the 7 River Views. Happy One should get a perfect run just in behind as well. And as Tom said, Villafion's very well rated at the moment. 1782.
Yeah, Holy Power is the one I like here as well. I was around the top 3 in this race. In fact, Holy Power over Legion of Merit. Trial was a little on the basic side coming into this. Villafion, he's a well-rated horse. He's been in the market his last couple. And Iron Will's on a 7-day backup, beaten by King of the Court last time out. But he got a decent old squeeze up at the start. But like the way he ran on it to the end, and there has been money for him his last 2 starts. Number 9, Iron Will. 1, 3, 2 and 9.
It is River Views who's the early favourite to go one better than last time. He's come up at 4.2.